Hello everybody. Today we are going to show you how to make Ragi chocolate walnut brownies. Let's come to the ingredient list first. So I have taken around 75 grams of whole wheat flour and Ragi flour. I have roasted both of these flours separately for 4 to 5 minutes before mixing them together. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 75 grams of chopped walnuts. I have also roasted these walnuts for 4 to 5 minutes and then chopped them finely. We'll be taking 3 eggs. These will be at room temperature. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 115 grams of butter, 150 grams of milk chocolate, 80 grams of dark chocolate, and around 170 grams of coconut sugar. Please note that all the ingredients should be at room temperature because they emulsify better when they are at room temperature, and eggs add more volume to the batter when they are at room temperature. Let's begin the process. I'm just switching on the gas. We'll first start with melting butter and chocolate. We'll be using the double boiler method to melt chocolate and butter together. Please note, do not straight away put the chocolate on the gas because then the chocolate burns. So we've taken a bowl of simmering hot water beneath and we've put another bowl on top of that. I'm just melting the butter a bit. And I'll put both the chocolates in this. So I am using 41% of milk chocolate and 55% of dark chocolate in this recipe. We are going to melt this thoroughly. So as you can see, our chocolate and butter mixture is completely melted. It is shiny. I am going to keep it to one side so that it can cool. Now we are going to start with the next step. So I'll be breaking 3 eggs, 1 egg at a time in my mixing bowl. I'm giving it a whisk first. Another one.
And this one last.
And the third one.
टूटी आएगा मम्मा टूटी आएगा
I'm going to beat it nicely. And I'm going to add my coconut sugar.
Okay. Yes, cool. And then mix it.
Now we are going to mix it till the time it is without any lumps. Now you can see I have thoroughly mixed my butter, my eggs and coconut sugar mixture, and this has taken me around 4 to 5 minutes. Please note that when we are whisking our eggs and coconut sugar mixture, please whisk it with a light hand. We don't want too much mixing to happen in a brownie batter. We'll now start with our third step wherein we sieve the flours along with the baking powder. Sieving is a very important step in baking because it helps aerate the flour. And it also helps all the ingredients to mix uniformly. So I am basically mixing both my baking powder and my ragi and the whole wheat flours and will be sieving them together. Please do this step 2 to 3 times. Now I have sieved my flour and baking powder mixture around 3 times. Our chocolate and butter mixture has also cooled down. So we will be adding vanilla essence to it. we will be taking around 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and putting it in this. Always add flavor to the fat because that enhances the flavor of the baked product overall. It gives a more intense flavor.
Alright.
Now we are going to just mix it nicely, and we are going to pour this chocolate mixture into our eggs and coconut sugar mixture. Now we are going to mix it nicely. Now I'm going to add the flour and the baking powder mixture.
And then mix it.
Yes. Now I'm going to add my 75 grams chopped walnuts into this mixture.
Chopped walnut.
Please note that roasting enhances the flavor of the nuts. So I have roasted these walnuts and I am going to put it in the mixture now. Now I'm going to mix this lightly. Now I'm going to pour my mixture into my baking pan. Now this is a 9 by 9 inch square baking tin. Now I am going to put this pan into my oven, and I have preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius for close to 15 to 20 minutes. We will keep this for around 25 minutes first. We will see for doneness after 25 minutes, and then if the toothpick comes out clean, we will take it out, else we will keep it for another 4 to 5 minutes. Now my brownie has been in the oven for close to 22 to 23 minutes. I am going to see whether a toothpick inserted comes out clean or not. There is still some scope, so I'll just leave the brownie in the oven for another 2 minutes and then we'll take this out. I am taking my brownie out of the oven. You can see there is a nice crinkly top on the brownies. Now we will let it rest under the fan for close to 20 to 25 minutes, and then we will freeze it. Then we'll keep it in the fridge for another 2 hours before we serve and enjoy. Now I've taken the brownie out of the fridge and I will be lifting it from the overhangs. Now I'm cutting it into big pieces. And I'll show you how the texture of this brownie looks like. Here is the first bite going into, are we